Destiny 2 Lightfall launches tomorrow during the weekly reset. In fact, you can even preload the expansion right now by doing the newest update. But in this video, I'll be going over everything you can do right now before the server downtime today, or tonight rather, Monday night, to get a head start on the new expansion.
Lockhart QT.
So let's start off with the most common thing you can do, bounty farming. This is where you hoard lots of XP++ or XP plus bounties and open them all during Lightfall's launch after you've got the artifact. I'd recommend before doing this that you have a ghost shell with extra XP mod equipped as well going into Lightfall. Now, the bounties to look out for, as stated, are the XP++ bounties, as they'll give you the most XP, but you can just have normal XP plus bounties as well. This includes the Star Horse 300k bounty, which gives you extra paracausal hauls, but I'll go over those later. And basically all weekly missions. So other common ones are the 2 bounties from the Dreaming City via Petrovenge. These are the Ascendant mission ones, for example, Eris Morn's weeklies on the moon, as well as the Lectern as well. Other ones include the ones from Verix on Europa, and the weekly vendor XP plus ones from Zavala, the Drifter, etc. Other normal bounties include, as I stated earlier, the vendors, so Vanguard bounties, Gambit, Crucible, Bungie. But if you want some easy XP plus bounties, you can also do the patrol bounties given by Devron K and the EDZ, and the ones on Nessus. If you really want an easy way to manage and track your bounty progress and maximise your gains, then I'd recommend going to destinyrecipes.com. It's a really good way of tracking everything and just seeing how much XP you're actually going to earn in the new season, as well as just actually tracking what bounties give what. Also, don't forget that all bounties from the Helm will go away in Lightfall, and they will not be obtainable, so cash those in now. This includes plunder bounties and seraph bounties. But also, don't forget, this is super important, do not turn in your bounties until you've obtained your new seasonal artifact, because if you turn them in beforehand, the XP will actually be sort of cut off in some way, and you won't get as much. Also, they won't go towards the seasonal rank as well. Next up is vault cleaning. Now, the next step of the prep I know you've all forgotten to do, and we're all guilty of this, every single player, which is cleaning out your vault and making sure that it's all clean and you've gotten rid of all of those items that are now either worthless or just taking up room and just wasting room. I think I cleared about 300 to 200 slots in my vault. I was really strict with myself because I was hoarding a lot of crap in there basically. But whilst you're cleaning out your vault, you can also check that you've opened all of your engrams from the Cryptarch. If you want to go and get any sort of red bar seasonal weapons from the vendors, I'd also go ahead and do that. And that you've cleared your postmaster, so any extra items won't be lost essentially going into Lightfall. Next up is a really easy thing, but if you haven't already, make sure that you save all of your engrams, weapon and armor drops in the season pass from the Season of the Seraph. You can actually redeem these during the Lightfall's launch on Bungie.net, because if you redeem them now, those items will be locked at the current light level. But if you open them during Lightfall, they will actually drop in the new meta with the new power level, allowing you to get to the soft cap a lot easier. The Destiny 2 Lightfall power cap will be at 1800, so that's 1800 power, while the power soft cap will be at 1750. So as long as you can grind up to 1750 after probably completing the new campaign, you can then do all your dailies and weeklies and sort of grind up on all 3 characters and get to 1800, which is the sort of new cap. So next up, I'll be talking about items going away, and we have the fact that some pinnacle and special items will be going away in Lightfall and may not be obtainable for a while. They may come back in the future, but they probably won't be for a while. For example, you can get the Adept Wendigo grenade launcher, which is currently obtainable from the Grandmaster Nightfalls. Honestly, grind that, because heavy grenade launchers are going to be super OP in Lightfall, and it's really worth getting for it. Other things going away will be most exotic weapon quests, as well as items needed for those, like their own respective quest progressions. For example, basically the last few seasons, all of the exotic quests will be going away, so make sure you get those done. And also make sure that you update and get some titles and triumphs done if you haven't done them already, because a lot of the titles and triumphs will be going away as they are season specific. They will be unobtainable for now, so get them whilst you can. Lastly, I also really recommend stocking up on Glimmer, Ascendant Materials, Shards, Alloys, crafting materials, and another way of getting gear to drop at the soft cap being paracausal hulls, which I was on about earlier, which are attainable from the Star Horse bounty, the 300k one. I think you get 3 from that, as well as you can buy them from the Star Horse directly, as well as they can sometimes drop from Dares of Eternity. I'd sort of stock up on these now because, as I said, you can open them after you've got the new seasonal artifact, and they will drop to the soft cap, which is really cool. Also, if you got any extra crafting materials, I would spend some of them now, as some of the materials are going away and will be unobtainable in Lightfall, as they just aren't needed anymore. Also, having certain mods which carry over into Lightfall from this season can actually bug out and crash the game in some cases, as well as some other funky stuff. So what I'd recommend doing is just stripping all of your armor mod slots, either in-game or using Destiny Item Manager online. This will essentially cause all the slots to be unslotted, so in very simple terms. But yeah, if you're going after the day 1 raid chase, don't forget to stock up on rally banners as well. You can buy them from the tower. They don't really cost too much glimmer, so if you've got max glimmer, I recommend doing that, because at the end of the day, glimmer's going to be quite easily obtainable going into Lightfall. Anyway, everyone, that's been the Destiny 2 Lightfall prep guide. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait for Lightfall to drop. I'm really excited. I'm going to be covering it on the channel. It's going to be the first major Destiny expansion I cover on the channel, because at the end of the day, I'm a huge Destiny player and I can't wait to play it. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and for more Mass Effect, Destiny and other gaming content, stay subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.